What a game. What a season. What a team. The greatest Eagles team in modern history. Eagles fans, savor it and rejoice.
And that, of course, is how it sounded last year, courtesy of not only the 2024 Philadelphia Eagles, but our guy here with us right now. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the Hall of Famer, Merrill Reese in the house. Merrill!
Thank you, Joe. It is great to be out here at McGurk's this morning at Lawyers Ford, and just to hear that gives me goosebumps because it was such an amazing experience for all of us.
So great. And, Merrill, we had to play it, one more time before this new season begins, which we'll talk about at great length today. So we got Merrill here. We got Ross with you, Devin, Rhea, Seltzer, Joe DeCamera, John Ritchie. Wonderful to be with you from McGurk's in Royersford, all part of the rally at Royersford. Day before, of course, the game and the season. It's all presented by Jack Daniel's Tennessee Whiskey. Remember, you can get out here anytime over the next 10 hours as we will broadcast as a radio station through 6 o'clock tonight. All sorts of food specials, drink specials. Terrell Owens will be here tonight from 5 to 6, so please be a part of that if you can on site. If not, be sure to listen or watch on YouTube. Let's also give you the chance right now to have a chance tomorrow to win tickets to this Eagles-Cowboys game. So, of course, we give away tickets prior to every Eagles home game, typically on the Friday for a Sunday game. But in this case, we'll give them away tomorrow for the Thursday night game. We gave you one name yesterday at 8 o'clock. We're going to give you a name in a moment here at 8 o'clock. We're going to give you a name tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Know the three names. And if you get those three names right tomorrow when we give you the cue to call at 8 o'clock, of course, Rhea, people will win tickets and they'll win them courtesy of NovaCare.
Courtesy of NovaCare Rehabilitation, the power of physical therapy.
So let's give a name right now. Yesterday, we gave a very prominent person.
And the name is...
Yeah, I didn't know Buzz had it. Yesterday, a prominent person in the history of the Eagles-Cowboys rivalry. Today, another very prominent person in the history of the Eagles-Cowboys rivalry, and that name is the great Dick Vermeil. We give you the name of Coach Vermeil, and right now, of course, Merrill, we have you. And, Merrill, you've called not all of them, but most of them through the years, the Eagles and the Cowboys.
Right, a lot of them starting in 1977.
Sure.
So there's a lot of them. I just saw the paper the other day that Leroy Jordan died.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he was the one who started the hatred towards the Dallas Cowboys when he knocked out Timmy Brown's teeth.
Yep.
Eagles had a running back named Timmy Brown.
Sure. Teeth, plural. How many are we talking?
How many teeth?
Yeah.
I think that maybe 4.
Jeez.
Oh, my God.
That's quite the hit.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, so, Merrill, there was that one. There was the hit on Carmichael that so I was before I was born, but what was it? It was near the sidelines and considered a cheap shot. Is that correct?
Yeah. That was Thurman. Nate Thurman.
Okay.
Nate Thurman.
Wow, how about it? So
he lost 9 teeth, just in case you were wondering.
Thank you, Rick.
9.
Rick, quick on the research. He still made his way to an actor in MASH, if you remember. Timmy Brown was an actor in MASH.
Wow.
So, Merrill, the Eagles and the Cowboys, the decision to not be on the field. Matter of fact, let's listen to Nick Sirianni talking yesterday about that decision. Then we'll get Merrill's impression. Here's Sirianni yesterday. The Eagles will not be on the field for the ceremony tomorrow night. Here's what the coach said.
You guys have emphasized you're moving on from last year. The last banner night in 2018, it's famous that the fans booed the Eagles at halftime because they weren't happy with the way things were going, albeit it was banner night. How do you feel about the fact that even though it is banner night for you guys, the fans will still have the standard of performing and winning at a high level?
Yeah, I didn't know it was banner night. We won't be out for that.
All right, so the first party's joking about, the second party's serious. Merrill, what do you make of it?
Nothing. I mean, they had the Super Bowl. They had the Lombardi presentation. I heard John say, or Ross, the fact that they've soaked up all of this stuff from last year, and it was the greatest. I mean, the parade, just a matter of weeks ago, the ring ceremony. It is time for them right now to focus on one thing, getting ready for the Dallas Cowboys, and they don't need anything at that moment before the game to steal their emotion, to change their outlook, to cloud their plays that they are thinking about in their heads. Keep them off there, and then bring them out when the game begins.
So, John, as a player, and this is probably going to be is it an 8:20 or an 8:30 game?
8:20.
All right. So this is probably, John, an 8:10 to 8:15 thing. Would you, as a player, not want this?
Waiting to begin with. I mean, to wait all day long for an 8:20 kickoff, that is really tough.
Would you rather be in the locker room and follow your routine?
Absolutely, no doubt about it. And it's no slight on the fans, no slight on the concept of celebrating last year's team. You know, it's just now's not the time. And I think that's the way those guys feel. You know, the focus is singular. Our team is focused on this game and moving forward.
So I can respect
it.
I can respect it and understand it, but still not like it. That's where I'm at. Like I respect the decision because I know it's about focus for tomorrow and focus for the season. I obviously understand it for the same reason, but I can also, as a fan, not like it. Now, Ross, because we got not one but two different players here, neither of whom won a Super Bowl.
Thank you, Joe.
I know, nice reminder. Very kind.
All right, Ross, if you in a hypothetical world had won a Super Bowl and were an active player the next season, all jokes aside, because obviously I was kidding with you guys. You guys know I respect the heck out of you guys. Played it, you laid it on the line. Ross, if you had won a Super Bowl, would you in Game 1 the next season want to see the banner revealed or not?
So what's so interesting about that is I'm giving you my 46-year-old answer, which is I think I would. I think I would want to be out there. I think when you're 26 and you're in that locker room every day and you hear the messaging from Sirianni, I think these guys, it feels like they've totally bought into the mindset. I think when you're actually in it, you buy into what the coach is saying and you're all in on moving on. I want to kill Osa Odigizua and Kenny Clark and the Cowboys tonight, and I don't need to be out there for that. It's hard to say that, 20 years later, but sitting here now, I think I would want to be out there, but I can understand the guys on the team now being totally cool with it.
Who knows where it started from, whose idea it was, but I will say this. It is very, in my opinion, on brand for both Sirianni and Hurts, who are, Merrill, they're two of the most consistent individuals I've ever seen in Philly sports, not just the Eagles. Like they walk the walk and talk the talk of like a singular focus. Is that a fair way to put it?
Well, they are focused, and they don't change. I just hope that we have the banner raising, not like they did the last time.
Yes, Merrill, yes.
We had to fill in the booth while the electrical storm was on for an hour.
Yeah.
I mean, that was terrible.
And I remember when it was finally
I went on the air because they had to send it back to the studio, and I was hanging around.
And Merrill, when the cloth was removed, I remember there was confusion in the stadium. First off, some people were still in the concourse.
Yeah.
And I remember they wasn't like spotlight there, everyone looking up. Like all of a sudden it was just there. It was Anyway, it was an unfortunate situation to have that 1 hour rain delay.
But I think it's great. But at this point, it's not for the players.
All right,
it is for the fans.
We'll talk about the coming season and the specific game with Merrill and Ross up ahead. Rhea, Devin, Seltzer, Joe DeCamera, and John Ray.